After living at home for nearly 40 years, the decision to leave home and come to Quest was incredibly difficult for Roberto and his mother.
I normally would stay with my mom, but when I started getting, I would say, heavy for her, that's what did me into coming here.
My back was damaged because of the effort it required to bathe him. I didn't have an apartment suitable for a handicapped person. I had to lift him, put him in the bathroom to clean and bathe him, and take him to his room. For me, it was a difficult decision.
She started crying and didn't want me to go, but I had to. And it was hard for me to leave her.
Roberto's a very dutiful son, and he wanted to very much be there with his mother and see her and make sure that everything was well with her and her life. But he also was kind of conflicted in wanting to step out on his own, move into his own place and develop a relationship with, maybe a lady friend and just move on with his friends, his social circle, etc.
Making any sort of transition, making any sort of decision about long-term life for a loved one is tough. Most of these families have spent their whole lives caring for their loved ones, have given them the best life that they could. But as parents age and as kids age, things get a lot more complicated. And at some point in time, they get to the point where they're wondering, what's this going to look like long term?
While Roberto's home life was full of love, he lacked opportunities for independence. When Roberto moved to Quest, he quickly found his friends, a job, and a range of activities to fill his day.
He gets to date, he gets to work, he gets to plan vacations, he gets to live more independently and make those decisions, choose his own clothes, choose his own snacks, choose where he goes during the day. So everything from the small to the big, it's an independence.
Roberto is our office manager assistant. He's a greeter. He can answer the telephone. If anyone comes in the door, he assists with helping them out.
My favorite thing about my job is definitely helping people. This job makes me very happy to work and makes me want to tear up too. When I get my paychecks, I feel happy and proud that I made enough money to save up or to get something that I might need. I love making money. When I first came in, she couldn't keep her eyes off. And I couldn't keep my eyes off her either. Her eyes and her beauty drew me to her.
He's my sweetheart. He's my light, my love in my life. I was happy to meet him. He's a good guy. Stick up for me. I can stick up for him. It feels happiness. It feels joy. I like the movement.
When Roberta moved in, I'll never forget when she called me on the phone. She says, "Mom, I met this boy, and I think you said he was handsome, intelligent, smart. Roberto and her have a connection like any normal person would have a connection. He looks out for her. They have a good relationship, a normal relationship, which is nice to see."
Roberto is a typical young man, and he has a life that is typical of a young man's life. So he has his home life, and he has a job where he goes and works during the day to make money. He also has people who are important to him. He does have his partner, Jennifer. They've fallen in love and have a life together. He has a best friend in one of his roommates. And those guys they take care of each other. They help each other out. And Those are the things that matter in our lives. And so I would say that he's not just safe and taken care of, he's thriving. He's having a great, meaningful life with Quest at Springs Group Home and in the training center.
He's been able to face the public with his employment, working the front desk at the training center. He gets to interact with society on a more day-to-day basis. He's been able to get out in the community and participate in way more activities because of the opportunity that we have with transportation from the homes and outings from the training center. His light has gotten brighter, I think, since being with Quest.
It was a difficult but right decision. He's in a place that provides him what I could not. I know that at his home, he's participating in a lot of things. He tells me he's working with his peers, that they take him to different places. In the summer, he goes camping at Quest Camp Thunderbird. When I speak with him, he tells me about the things he does that I know I could not provide.
I'm very happy, especially to have as many friends as I have, and very happy to have a happy family here at Quest.